Hello and welcome to HIS 4471 Local History Methods and Practices. This course explains the similarities and differences between history as you've practiced it to this point, which is often about the nation state, and history practiced on a local scale. Many of your lessons from HIS 3375, your Historical Methods course, apply here as they do in all history classes. But local history requires you to pay attention to a different kind of source and put out different products aimed at audiences that differ from those of 3375. This class also intersects with public history, oral history, and the archival studies courses if you're looking for companion courses in the Troy catalog. The introductory lecture presented here will discuss the course requirements and the operation of the digital learning management system. So let's begin at the beginning with the syllabus. The class syllabus is the sole source for all class policies except those that apply university-wide and are provided by the university through the learning management system. The HIS 4471 syllabus contains 3 sections. One is on course information and policies. The second is the course schedule articulated per week and per learning module, and the course work product, the things you turn in to get a grade. In addition, I've created appendices for exercises you need to know about from the beginning of the term. These are the discussion questions that you need time to contemplate and to see what's coming, and your research project that has 3 components: the proposal, the project, and a recorded presentation that you share with the class. Lastly, Troy University provides statements about university-wide online education policies and academic honesty and plagiarism. These are available from the class homepage on the content management system and function as part of the syllabus. Let's examine the 3 sections of the syllabus itself more closely. This slide concerns 2 important class policies. Now, this discussion of class policies is not at all comprehensive. I merely hit these 2 highlights, and I expect you to read the syllabus thoroughly to understand what you can expect from class and what you should expect from yourself. On a later slide entitled Course Deliverables General Policies, I'll discuss grading and general policies about submitting required exercises. On this slide, you can see my contact information. My name is Dr. Marty Olaf. My home campus is Dothan. You can see my email and my phone number here also. It's also on your syllabus. The best way to get in touch with me is by email. I welcome you to call or even to drop by. If you call and I don't answer, please leave a message that includes your name, that you are in HIS 4471, and how I can help you. If you need me to call you back, please leave your phone number. Remember that I do not know your phone number, so articulate the numbers so I can hear and write them down. You see, we have 2 textbooks, Commons on Doing Local History and Kyvig and Marty's Nearby History. Please secure the correct edition as stated in your syllabus. These are available, of course, in the online bookstore. We do not limit ourselves to what's in the textbooks, but through the miracle of the internet, I have posted all other readings to their appropriate learning module in our content management system. The course schedule section provides a detailed description of what we will do week by week, learning module by learning module. At the end of this detailed list is a summary table listing the week, the module topics, the exercises, and the due dates. Some weeks contain 2 learning modules, depending on the topics we should cover that week. All learning modules have an overview, that is a mission statement of sorts, a list of objectives for the module, and assignments, that is things to do for that module that include the readings, the video podcasts to watch, and exercises to complete. The course schedule information mirrors that in the content management system. This is a preview of the class. The online learning modules open at midnight on Thursdays and remain open until 11:59 p.m. Sunday, 10 full days later. Remember that all activities and official communications in this class are digital and online. This is especially true of the course deliverables. You must submit all exercises via the appropriate place in the content management system, which we'll discuss in a moment. Here are some general policies concerning these exercises. I grade on a conventional 10-point scale, but exercises carry different weights. Every exercise is due at 11:59 p.m. Central Time on the published due date. Usually this is Sunday, except for the project and presentation and your original post on your discussion questions. You have a combination of exercises, which I'll discuss in a moment. I make copious comments on any exercise that will bear them, not on quizzes, of course, but other things. And I expect you to heed those comments in future work. I return your exercises with those comments when I assign grades. So when you look at your grade, be sure to download a copy of your exercise and read what I wrote. My job is to make you better at this stuff, not merely to pat you on the head and send you on your way. Late work. You must get my approval to submit work late, before the deadline. On the other hand, I understand things happen. So if you're caught in a bind, call my office phone or drop me an email before the deadline to let me know what's up. Really, this is about communicating, not blindly following arbitrary rules. However, I do reserve the right to deduct 5 points per day or portion thereof from your tardy work, and that is completely arbitrary. Two other policies that I usually strictly enforce, meaning I dock your grade 5 points for failing to do these things. Number one, put your name on everything you submit. I usually have a spot designated in the header, so just double-click that spot and put your name there. Number two, use the correct file name convention. Whenever you download a worksheet, change the file name to the exercise name _ your actual last name format. My project proposal, for example, would be proposal _ Olaf. Please submit files as Microsoft Word documents, usually in the docx form. The last section of your syllabus provides a list and short description of the various course deliverables, the exercises you submit for grading. These include an online quiz that covers this introduction, the content management system that you should look at before taking the quiz, and plagiarism. Please read the academic honesty statement and watch the video podcast on plagiarism. Another is discussion questions. I've provided you with instructions and a list of questions. You must post your answer to the question prior to Saturday night at 11:59 p.m. Central Time, and you must respond to at least one other post before the final deadline of 11:59 p.m. Sunday Central Time. Your post and response should be substantive. I look kindly on responses to more than one post. This is not a discussion for its own sake. It is a semi-formal expository writing for which I want you to use and cite sources. I grade on content, not on participation alone. Next, you have multiple worksheet exercises to guide you through thinking about sources and methods. Please download these things soon after the module opens. Then fix the file name as indicated. Read each worksheet prior to doing your module readings and podcast watching. Complete the worksheet thoroughly and with good judgment. Put your name on it and upload it back to the CMS. You also have a significant research project containing 3 parts. The proposal that describes your project, which is due after midterm and it consists of a discussion board post and a formal proposal submitted to me via the content management system. Next is a well-executed paper that reports your research findings. Third is a recorded presentation about your project for the class to view. You can receive extra credit for making your presentation public or for creating a public component from your research. This is where the internet blurs distinctions between research presentations. In the dark ages before digital media, the standard was a research paper, later appended with PowerPoint slides, that you presented to a group. But the digital projects like HistoryPen, the Clio, blogs, and free websites allow you to make publicly available projects from your research, for which I will grant extra credit. You must still provide a research paper to back up your digital product, and you must still make a recorded presentation about your work for the class. You should consult me about this particular kind of publicly available project. Now, there are two caveats. Your project must be on local or community history as defined in this class, and it must include primary sources. Let's look now at the Canvas Content Management System, the online site for our course. After you access Canvas from the Troy homepage, sign it, and click the dashboard link to our course, you'll travel to this homepage. Be sure to scroll through the homepage and examine the functionality of the course. In particular, note the course menu here. When you're ready to access the meat of the course, click the modules link here. Clicking that link takes you to this page, where you can see the resource and learning modules. Although it does not show on this slide, you can also keep track of your progress through intuitive icons provided by Canvas. This link shows the top half of the module page, where you can access two pinned modules, the syllabus with instructions and presentation resources. To access anything inside a module, simply click the bold components. Let's see how this works. Scroll down until you get to this screen, the weekly learning modules. Week 1 contains two modules, the course introduction and the first topical module. Look at week 2, module 2.1. Its components are gray rather than bold because it is not available until January 11th. If you scroll lower, you'll see all modules are not yet available. Let's march through one of the modules. Click the first page of the introduction. You'll encounter this page, where you'll find the module overview and 4 learning objectives. To get to the second page, all you have to do is click the next button here. That action takes you to the second module page, the assignments. This module asks you to read your syllabus, including all appendices and university-provided policies, and to look over the other sections of the Canvas course shell. It also asks you to watch 2 video podcasts, both embedded in the page. To complete the assignments for this module, either click the link to Introduction and Plagiarism Quiz or click the Next button. This is the introduction page for the quiz. Here you find descriptive fields like due date, number of questions, time limits, allowable number of attempts, as well as instructions. Click the Take the Quiz button to launch it. Whenever you're ready to return to the home page or exit the page you're on, you can click the course link at the top of the page. This concludes the Welcome to this term's HIS 4471 Local History Methods and Practices course. We discussed 2 course policies as laid out in the syllabus, the course schedule, and the exercises that demonstrate your mastery of the knowledge and skills of our class. We also discussed navigating the course content management system. Please take the necessary time to follow the course steps, beginning with becoming familiar with the syllabus, its appendices, and the online course shell. As always, Thank you for your attention.